Hi from
Um,
Dallas. Hi, Jen. Yay, from Orlando, Jessica. Woo!
Hello, everybody.
From Newfoundland. Hello, Penny from Newfoundland. Oh my goodness, Niagara Falls, New Mexico, Alabama. They're from everywhere, everywhere.
All over, all over the
Brittany
host.
from
Team,
upstate
just
New
down the
York.
road.
Hello, hello. Oklahoma, Crystal, welcome. New Jersey, I was just there.
Oh, Boston, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Hello,
uh,
Boston.
well, Pennsylvania, Virginia,
Illinois,
Vancouver,
Ottawa. Welcome, Melissa. Carl from Baton Rouge.
Quebec, Oh, and
We've got a
Kelowna.
very good
Oviedo,
mixture of
next
people here
door.
today. Washington State, Oakville, Jacksonville, North Carolina, Nova Scotia again. Hello, everybody.
Hi. There you go. Okay, guys, you guys know what to do. We have to welcome our guests in the best possible fashion. If you guys could please find your hearts and clapping and party hats and all that good stuff, let's give our fabulous presenters a warm welcome. And of course, it's nice and warm and sunny and oranges and the most magical place in on earth is, of course, in Orlando. And of course, we're so lucky to have Visit Orlando in the house today. We have the lovely Carrie, and we're so excited to have Carrie here. How are you doing, Carrie?
I am amazing. Thank you so much, Kelly. It's actually getting warm here in Canada, so I feel like I'm in Orlando a little bit. It's getting warm here.
I know, I know. It's like, finally, we've been waiting
I
a
know,
long
right?
time,
Finally, we've been waiting for this.
but it's not quite as beautiful as being in Orlando currently right now.
Absolutely no. We don't have the palm trees, so it's
No,
we get the sunshine, but not the palm trees.
no, we have the pine trees.
Exactly.
Would you like to introduce your special guest we have here today?
Yes, today we have Jessica Sherber from the Grove Resort and Waterpark to tell you all about their incredible property. It is the perfect home away from home for your clients. So thank you to Jessica for joining me today on this great webinar and letting everybody know about your incredible property.
Thank you, Carrie. We're really excited to be here today. I hate to rub it in, but it is gorgeous in
So,
Orlando
so what's
I
today.
gorgeous? Tell us what's
Uh,
gorgeous.
the weather is beautiful. This water park behind me is actually packed full of people today, out just enjoying themselves and going down the lazy river, having a great time in this wonderful spring weather we're having.
awesome.
Nice.
I'm
I can see.
jealous.
I'm jealous too. I can see one of the slides, on the corner there. One of the water slides in the background there looks like a whole lot of fun.
It is. It definitely is. It stays like
Yeah,
this. It's a little hard to concentrate on work because you'd definitely rather be out there with a margarita.
yeah. I bet your kids want to come to work with you all the time, right?
I'm pretty sure they think I ride those slides for my full
Yeah.
time.
It's like, Mom, it's not fair. You going down that water slide? So there you go. Well, that's great. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. I know you're super duper busy, and we truly appreciate your valuable time. So we'll get things kicked off. So first things first, we are this is a little different. We are rolling out a contest that's gonna pretty much roll out as soon as we're done this webinar, and it's an answer to win. But since you guys are here today, you guys are already going to be watching the webinar, so you're not going to have to watch it again. So as soon as the session is over, I'm going to email you all a link. So you got to listen carefully. And there's going to be, I think there's 4 questions, right, Carrie?
Four questions. Yep.
4 questions. We're going to email the link after the session to you directly. And then you just have to answer 4 questions. And then you're automatically entered into a chance to win one of 2 prizes. And Carrie, did you want to highlight the 2 prizes?
Sure. Well, we have a 3 night stay in a 3 bedroom suite at the Grove. Thank you very much, Jessica. Amazing. I've stayed in one myself. They are the perfect place for your clients to stay. And then, of course, we have a Visit Orlando swag bag with lots of little Visit Orlando goodies in there as well. So 2 prizes for you today.
Nice. That's great. Okay. So just stand by. I'll send that link again, probably maybe around like 2:30 or so, as soon as the session is over. And then you guys can fill that out and then you'll be entered to win. And we're going to be drawing the prize. I think we said May 14th. We're going to be picking the winner, not picking the winner, but randomly picking the winner. So we'll let you guys all know who won. Okay. Great. for the two prizes. Okay, so that's number one. And then number two is questions. Okay, so we want to answer all of your questions that you guys have. So there's a lot of people here. And we also, of course, we have our lovely Facebook agents. I just want to give a little shout out. Hello, hello. And welcome you guys as well. But if you're with us in Zoom, if you guys could please put your questions in the Q&A box. As usually you can find it at the bottom of your panel there, Zoom panel. If you could type your questions there, that would be great. And I can see that I know there's over a couple of hundred chat messages in our chat box right now. So that's the reason why I don't want you putting questions in the chat box, because I don't want to miss them. And so let's be chatty in the chat box, and then questions, of course, in the Q&A. All right. And I'll remind you later if you forgot or you came in a little bit late. It's all good. We'll figure it out. And then Facebook agents, thank you for joining us. If you guys want to put your questions in the comment area, that would be great. And Facebook agents only, not your Zoom agents. Can you guys please put your email addresses in there, so then I can send you the contest link, so you don't have to watch the webinar again just to be able to enter. Okay, so Facebook agents, put your emails there, and I'll make sure I send you guys the link too. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna turn my camera off and finally stop talking. And I'm gonna let you guys take it away.
Talk, Kelly. Love hearing you talk.
Okay, well, anyways, these guys, they all got to get back to work so they can, visit their, book their clients to Orlando. So there you go. We don't want to hold that. See you later.
Thanks so much, Kelly. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I'm going to do just a quick little update for you, tell you about some new attractions, as well as some new tools that are available for you on our Orlando Travel Academy. But first of all, let's get started with our newest video, our little campaign that we've just launched.
In Orlando, there are moments of adventure, moments of being seen, moments of connection. Here, some of the best memories are made in the moments in between. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
Such a great video. We really like to sort of highlight that you are coming down, you're enjoying our incredible theme parks and our incredible attractions, but it is those moments in between that are really going to be memorable for your family and for your clients. So it really is a great video that I love to share with everybody. Now, some of the experiences you're going to enjoy in Orlando, well, of course, we are the theme park capital of the world. We have the most incredible theme parks right in our own backyard, and I will update you on some of the new attractions within the parks, but just to sort of touch on some of our beyond the park experiences, what we like to call our hidden gems that you may or may not know are in Orlando, but there's so many great places to check out when you're in Orlando. So of course, the Kennedy Space Center is such a great day out. This is a day trip for your clients. Where else are you going to see, rockets right in front of you? If your clients are going on a cruise, this is a great option for them to check out when they're going out towards the Port Canaveral area. They have incredible tours. They also have what they call their Beyond the Gates experiences. So you can upgrade your clients to that. And then they get to see just a little bit more. They get a little closer to the launch pads. They get to see the vehicle assembly building from the outside, which is essentially their massive hangar. There is opportunities to have a chat with an astronaut where you can have a light meal, listen to their stories, and ask all of your burning questions about what it's like to go up into outer space. And another thing that's great about the Kennedy Space Center is if you do have clients who are coming off a cruise and they're looking for something to do and where can we keep our luggage, they will hold your client's luggage for free. So just something to note, they can go in, hold their luggage there, they can go in and check out the Kennedy Space Center for a few hours and then head back to Orlando to catch their flight. We also have Legoland, so about an hour or so from Orlando, but a great theme park for your clients to enjoy, especially if they love Lego. They do have 3 resorts to choose from if they want to stay right at the park as well. New for Legoland, so just last year, they opened up their Sea Life Florida, so that's their aquarium within the theme park. And just this past February, on the 27th, they opened up the Galacticoaster. That is their brand new coaster. It's their first new coaster in 2 decades. So they're really excited for that new ride as well. And it's in their newest themed land. And then, of course, they've got their Peppa Pig theme park too, which is great for the little ones. Very family friendly. They've got little roller coasters, little rides, splash pad. Peppa Pig is, of course, they're doing story time. So it's really great for the little ones. We also have the area of International Drive, which is a great tourist area. And along International Drive, you're going to find a few little pockets of tourist areas. So this is Icon Park. It is a 20-acre entertainment facility with over 40 restaurants and bars all in one spot. You've got the Orlando Eye, which is our observation wheel. It takes about 20 minutes to get all the way around. You've got the Sea Life Aquarium, Madame Tussauds. They are all in one building, so easy to get to, and you can buy combo passes to go into those attractions. Blue Man Group is returning to Orlando. They start their shows at Icon Park on May 1st. So they're finally back. And there's lots of restaurant opportunities for your clients to enjoy as well. You've got Old Red, Yard House, Gordon and Ramsay's Fish and Chips. There's so many incredible places to eat. And coming this year, we don't have an opening date yet, but in 2026 is going to be the world's largest Build-A-Bear workshop. So we're super excited to see the opening of the Build-A-Bear workshop. Just down the road, you've got Point Orlando. Again, another tourist area with an abundance of restaurants and attractions. You've got Live at the Point, which is a fantastic entertainment venue with 8 different bars for your clients to go and enjoy all different themes. You've got JoJo's Shake Bar, Wonderworks, which is one of our incredible attractions in the Point Orlando area. And again, coming this year, no opening date yet, but coming this year is the Museum of Ice Cream, which is going to have Instagrammable worthy photo ops for your clients to enjoy. They also have a sprinkle pool. That's what they're known for. That is exactly what it sounds like. You'll see it in the video later. It is a pool filled with sprinkles that your clients can enjoy. And we have also Sloth World. This is the world's first slotharium that is coming soon. It should be open within the next couple of weeks. They're offering guided small experiences inside a rainforest style habitat where literally the sloths are just hanging around in the trees and you get to see them and learn all about them. So that's coming really soon to Orlando. I'm super excited for it because I love sloths. I think they're the cutest things ever. So I can't wait to get in and check out Sloth World on my next trip to Orlando. And there's lots of different sort of outdoor experiences for you to enjoy. You have Revolution Adventures, which is an outdoor ATV park. You've got Gatorland, one of the original attractions to Orlando. They've been there for 76 years, even before Disney was there. And they're a really great opportunity to see the alligators literally up close and personal. If you participate in their adventure hour, which happens every day for 1 hour, you get to go in and feed them and you get to have your picture taken with them behind you. That's myself and my kids. So that was very daring for us to do. And it was absolutely amazing. You've got Wild Florida, where you can go out on their airboats. They've also got a zoo and a drive-through safari. Kayaking, just a short drive from Orlando. There's crystal clear Blue Springs, and you can go out with one of our operators in those glass bottom paddle boats. And then, of course, if you're lucky enough, you might even see some manatees as they tend to come in as the water gets a little bit cooler and they come in for the warmth. Epic Paddle Adventures. You can go out paddleboarding on Lake Eola. And of course, another airboat ride with the Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures. So what's new? I did touch upon a little bit of what's new already on some of those slides, but of course, just last year, they're just coming up on their first anniversary is Universal Epic Universe. So 5 lands for your clients to discover. You've got Celestial Park, which runs right through the center of the park. You also have Super Nintendo World. So for those Nintendo fans, this is a highly themed world. It's absolutely amazing to see. They've got their own food kiosks inside. They've got shopping inside. Absolutely incredible worlds. Dark Universe, which is probably my favorite one. I love anything sort of Halloween themed, but this is supposed to be spooky, not scary. It is based, of course, on Frankenstein and Dracula and all of the incredible Universal movies. The 3rd installment of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter with the Ministry of Magic. And then their largest world is How to Train Your Dragon, the Isle of Berk. So we'll touch upon what's new. Of course, some of this I already mentioned, but of course, at Walt Disney World, they did open up at Epcot Geo 82. It's their first over 21 bar. So they do overlook the World Showcase, and they have some incredible views of the fireworks. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, you've got The Little Mermaid, A Magical Adventure, Disney Villains, and Fairly Ever After is their evening showcase. And then there's new experiences too with Disney Junior Mickey Mouse Club Live and the Magic at Disney Animation. Over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, just last November, they opened up their all-new 4D show, Zootopia Better Zootgether. And then at Magic Kingdom, just last summer, they started their new nighttime parade, Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away, state-of-the-art technology. It's their first nighttime show in about 15 years. And then, of course, at Magic Kingdom also, they have their new lounge, the Beacon Barrel at Adventureland, which is a Pirates of the Caribbean themed lounge. And over to Disney Springs, they do have some new experiences coming in with Level 99. It's an all new interactive adult gaming experience. So they're going to have over 50 mental and physical challenges for you to enjoy. And then, of course, they have a restaurant and bar on site as well. Over at SeaWorld last year in May, they opened up their Expedition Odyssey. This is the world's first Arctic-themed flying theater. So you're going to fly over the Arctic chasing northern animals and northern lights. There's also their new experience coming this year, which is SeaQuest Legends of the Deep. So that's going to be open soon, and it's going to make you feel as though you're being immersed under the water and seeing the actual world underneath the ocean. And I mentioned, of course, Legoland with their new Galactic Coaster, and along International Drive, you've got Sloth World, the world's largest Build-A-Bear workshop, the Museum of Ice Cream coming also this year, and of course, Blue Man Group returning to Orlando to their new home at Icon Park. This is our What's New video. I apologize if there's no sound, but it is a great little visual for you to see some of the things that I did discuss. Of course, Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away, the new parade at Disney. SeaQuest, Legends of the Deep, coming to SeaWorld soon. Universal Epic Universe, their 4th park that opened last year. And of course, the new Galactic Coaster that just opened at Legoland. You've got Aquaglow and Illuminate at Aquatica Orlando, their water park. And so many incredible shopping and dining opportunities for your clients. We currently have 59 Michelin recognized restaurants. There will be more added this year, I'm sure. So we've got 50 plus in the video for you, but we're going to have probably over 60 within the next couple of months. And then great shopping with the mall at Millennia. You've got the Florida Mall. You've got the outlets, the premium outlets too. And there's 2 locations of the premium outlets. And so many incredible arts and cultural festivals that happen throughout Orlando as well. The EDC coming to Orlando November 6 to 8. And just different events that are going to be happening throughout the city throughout the year. Soon you're going to see that sprinkle pool. There it is. That's the Museum of Ice Cream and their sprinkle pool that they're known for. And of course, some really great Instagrammable worthy places to take pictures. And we have world-class sporting events, soccer events that take place. We've got lots of football matches that take place in Orlando as well. You've also got tennis and golf. So there's lots of different sporting events that your clients can come down and enjoy down in Orlando as well. Camping World Stadium is a great venue to catch a game of any kind. And our new AI itinerary builder, which I'm going to tell you about in just a moment. So last but not least, I want to touch upon our Orlando Travel Academy. And I know if you've been on my webinars before, we're always talking about it. It is a great course for you to take. It's by far one of the greatest tools we have for you to update your knowledge on Orlando, see what we have to offer in addition to our incredible theme parks. So this is the main page. It is 8 chapters in total. The first 5 are our core modules. Once you're done those, you can go on and take our niche market courses and get your badges in those as well. But as soon as you complete those core modules, you will become a certified Orlando expert. You will immediately get an email congratulating you and sending you your certificate. And it's going to unlock these 2 little tabs right here, offers and the itinerary builder. So you do have to be a certified Orlando expert in order to gain access to that itinerary builder. So first off, you have your offers. So as a graduate, you are entitled to 2 free tickets to the Kennedy Space Center, 1 free ticket to Boggy Creek Airboat Adventures, Wild Florida, Legoland, and Gatorland. You also get 50% off or BOGO at other select attractions such as Wonderworks. And then you've got discounts at malls and hotels. So you can get started by going to orlandotravelacademy.com. It does not take long, I promise. I would say 45 minutes to an hour of your time. And just like that, you will be a certified Orlando expert. You're also going to gain access to our new itinerary builder tool. So this is a great way for you to turn your imagination into itineraries for your clients. So you start off by putting your number of travelers, your travel month or the season that your clients are looking to go, the number of days. You can put in the budget if you would like. You pick 3 of those trip focuses. So perhaps culture and history, shopping, and beyond the parks. And then we do have some additional tabs below, such as maybe handicapped accessible, etc. So you can pick on 3 of those as well. You click on generate itinerary, and it is going to put together this perfect itinerary for your clients, showing them some great places that they can go and visit. It's going to throw in some restaurants for you as well, some options for them. And you can completely customize this as well. You can put your own picture, you can put your information. So when you send this out to your clients, they are getting this from their travel advisor, not from Visit Orlando. It's coming from you guys, just giving them some suggestions of things that they can see and do when they are down in Orlando during the time frame that they're looking to go. So it's a really great new tool. You can make your itineraries, you can save them, so you've always got them on there. So if you have clients who are looking for similar things, you can reuse those itineraries as well. So that is Orlando in a nutshell. You've got my information there, my email, so please feel free to reach out to me if you do have any questions about Orlando. But I'm going to stop sharing now, and I'm going to pass it on to Jessica to let you know all about the Grove Resort and Waterpark.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Carrie. That was awesome. I put a little note in the chat there. I need access to that itinerary builder for my weekend. That would be so
It's
much
very
fun to set
handy.
up with the kids. Yeah,
It
so
gives some
many
really good suggestions.
really great tools. So thank you. And I am sharing my screen. You see me all right?
Not yet.
Not
I
yet. Let
don't
me
see
try
yours
one
yet.
more time. It did a little
Yay!
funky thing on me. There we go. Perfect. Okay, great. So we're here. So Carrie, that was amazing. Thanks for sharing so many things to do for those big moments. And we are here with the Grove to show you how you can fill in those moments in between. We have a great resort for all those downtimes. We call it your getaway from your getaway. So you can come hide out with us a little bit, have some of those family moments, and enjoy yourself while on property. So let's start with who the Grove customer is. Now, of course, we want to be everything to everybody, and we do have options for all sorts of travelers, but there's definitely one very clear traveler here at the Grove. So instead of telling you, I thought I'd show you. I went to Facebook and I grabbed some pictures, and I have some pictures rolling there from some recent Facebook posts. And throw in the chat for me. Tell me who you think maybe our customer might be. Any guesses? Yes, of course, families. So we have some great options for single travelers and couples as well, but families is going to be the primary customer here. Big families, multi-generational families, your smaller families. It is a great place for a family vacation for really kids of all ages and adults that are still little kids at heart. Our units provide just a lot of space for our families to stretch out, enjoy, and really feel those moments in between. How nice that you can sit and play a game in your room. I know my family, Friday night movie night is their favorite thing. Even when we're on vacation, they want the 4 of us together and watching a movie. And this space allows you to do that here at the Grove and really still have those moments to connect with the family. So we're going to have a quiz after, as you know, and if there's 2 takeaways that I want you to leave with, they may or may not be on the quiz. I want you to remember everything I tell you about the Grove today, but if there's 2 that stand out to you, it is that we have those comforts of home for our guests. It's their home away from home. They can stretch out, they can enjoy themselves, they can spend that time together, and then our free daily water park. So our guests are really using those 2 things the most with us, is that space and that water park. Now, let me tell you a little bit about those amenities that we have. We obviously have those condos, 780 of those 2 and 3 bedroom condos for you. But we have a new building as well for our single and couple travelers. And we see a lot of guests that maybe have a small child, maybe one small child staying in our new terrace building. Now I'll show you that building shortly, but that's going to be 160 units for a little bit of a smaller family that might want more traditional hotel stay. Our location is just outside of Disney. anybody that's familiar with the Lake Buena Vista area kind of knows the reference of the distance to Disney from Lake Buena Vista. We're the same. We're just on the west side of town instead of the east side of town. So if you can think about how long it takes you to get to the parks from the hotels in Lake Buena Vista, it's going to be the same from the Grove. We're on the quieter side, a little more greenery, a little more conservation land around, but about that same distance. 3 miles to Animal Kingdom, and then the other parks are somewhere between 5 and 7 miles, just depending on which park you're going to. We do have a plethora of resort amenities here, our water park being, of course, our most famous. We have 5 additional pools on property. We have 2 hot tubs. We have a beautiful lake here that is a conservation lake with water sports available on it. We have our Lake Austin, and then we have Flip Flops Family Fun Center. That's going to be a 7,000 square foot ticketing arcade. A lot of our guests enjoy cooling off from the hot day in the arcade, or when those little rain showers come, it's a perfect place to run inside and wait out the rain and have some fun. We also have 2 activity centers here on property and a business center. Very important is our transportation to Disney. So we offer not only transportation to all the Disney parks, but the Universal parks and SeaWorld parks. And that's all going to be included in our guest resort fee. The resort fee here is $49 per room per day. So if you have a 3-bedroom unit, it's still $49. And that's going to include that water park access we talked about, as well as all that transportation and the other amenities here as well. So starting with those smaller rooms, we have this new building called the Terraces, brand new, just opened, standard hotel rooms, really nicely appointed, and 1-bedroom suites. The 1-bedroom suites are about 480 square feet. They have a small dining area. They have a pull-out couch, a separated king bedroom, and then a kitchenette area. All the beds in this building are going to be kings. It's a 100% king building because it is meant for a little bit more of our travelers with either smaller families, quieter families, looking for a little bit of a quieter experience. Lobby to lobby, our buildings are a 1/4 mile. It's about a 5-minute walk from lobby to lobby, and all the amenities are shared. So it doesn't matter if you stay in a standard room over at our terrace building or you stay in one of our 3-bedroom condos, you're going to have access to all the same amenities across the portfolio. And everything is chargeable to your room. So if you stay at the terraces, you can go to any of the restaurants, Starbucks, anything you like here at the Grove, and vice versa. Then let's talk a little bit about what most of our guests are coming for, and that's those condos. Carrie, I believe you've stayed in them before?
I have been lucky enough. Yes, I've had the 3-bedroom with my family, and I love them. They're fully equipped. What I love, especially when you have teenagers, is when you come home from a day out, they can go and retreat to their rooms, and they can go and call their friends and tell them all about their day, and we can have our time to sit out on the balcony and have a glass of wine quietly while the teens are doing their own thing in their own room. So I love it. It was great.
That's awesome. Yes, that's true. 3 or 4 TVs in each room too. So there's no fighting between the kiddos on what to watch, because I know that happens in my house. I don't even have the teenagers yet, and they still like to fight over it. So lots of space for everybody to stretch out. These that I'm showing you now are our 2 bedrooms. We have 2 different types of 2 bedrooms. They're both going to come with 2 full baths. Our basic models are 2-bedroom that has a king and a queen. And then our upgrade from that is our family room, and that's going to have a king and 2 doubles. That is by far our most popular model here. Everybody likes that because the kids get their separate beds, but mom and dad still get a master, and you still have that full space in living area. And then we go up to that room that Carrie has stayed in with us, is that 3-bedroom. Our 3-bedroom also come in 2 configurations. We have a 3-bedroom 2-bath and a 3-bedroom 3-bath. The bedding type is going to be the same. We're going to have a king, a queen, and a queen in each one. And this unit sleeps up to 8 individuals. Every unit, regardless of size, is going to have that pull-out couch, so that is an extra bed as well. Our 2 bedrooms can sleep up to 6. We allow up to 6 in that, and that's spacious for 6 guests. You will not feel cramped at all. And then our 3 bedrooms are going to be up for 8 guests. So lots of room to stretch out and enjoy those moments in between. Right, Carrie?
Yes. Love the water park. My kids loved the water park.
Yeah. We do have an upgraded view type here that is our water park view, or it's one of our lakes or our water park. And I always say if you have kids, don't get the upgraded view because then you can't tell them the water park's closed. And they want to be there all the time. So you will be in the water park from 10 a.m. until we close every night. So this is a shot of our living and dining area. Every room's going to have that dining room. Every room's going to have screened and balcony as well, so you can sit out there and enjoy your wine or your breakfast. And then a full kitchen. That kitchen's going to be fully equipped, and it also has a full-size washer and dryer. I don't know about you, but I hate coming home from vacation and having to do 10 loads of laundry. So I've stayed here myself, and even though I was only here for a couple of days, I did all the laundry, took it all home clean. We were here, we were enjoying the movie, or what we were doing, was able to do all the laundry and go home and be relaxed when we got there. So if you don't want to do the cooking, we certainly have a lot of resort dining options for our guests as well. We have Valencia's as their more traditional breakfast, lunch, and dinner restaurant. The Springs is our lunch and dinner outdoor restaurant. Then we have Longboards. Longboards is where most of our food and beverage is served, and that's because it's in the water park. And of course, most of our guests that are here during the day are spending that time in the water park. Fresco's Market is our kind of catch-all. It's a huge market. It has a Starbucks in it. It has an ice cream parlor. It has a pizza shop. It has a gift shop. It has small groceries, pretty much anything you need. It has wine and beer, lots of little things to pick up, toys, pool toys. And that's going to be open every day from 7 to 11. So easy to pop in, get what you need. And of course, everybody loves that Starbucks. We do have a second Starbucks called Bite, and that's located in our terrace building. And then Dive is our poolside bar and grill, and that is going to be also in our new terrace building. So let's talk a little bit about amenities because that is why we're going to the Grove, is to enjoy those amenities. Pool. So with Terrace Pool, it's a very nicely appointed pool. It's got a different look and feel than the rest of the property. And I really like that because we have lots of that family-friendly vibe going on throughout the resort. But this pool has some cabana beds, it has zero entry, it has a sun shelf on it. It's got a little bit more of a chill vibe. It's surrounded by the conservation area. It's a great place to go if maybe you don't want to be around the hula hoop contest at the water park. Maybe you're looking to read your book and have a drink and just relax. It's a great pool for that. Now, our children are welcome there. They just don't want to be there because there's no slides. So they're more than welcome, but of course, the fun is happening at those other pools. So it tends to be a little bit more of an adult vibe and a more of a relaxed vibe. Then we go to the middle of the resort and we have our Springs pools. So 3 interlaced pools here that kind of look like little spaghettis, and then a giant hot tub in the middle. And of course, from there, we move to the Safari Water Park. Our 5th pool is located in the Safari Water Park. This is our jumbo 7-entrance pool. It is lovely. We keep all of our pools here to 85 degrees. Industry standards 80, but most of our guests are here for that amenity. So we want to make sure they are comfortable. So we keep it to 85 degrees, and that water park is open 365. The only time we don't open it is if the weather doesn't get to 55 degrees that day. And if it gets to 56, it will be open. And believe it or not, some people will still be in there, especially our Canadian friends. So they'll still enjoy it. Now you got to stay in the pool because it's 85 in the pool and a little bit cooler outside, but it is open 365 days a year. We open at 10 a.m. every morning. You're going to have that jumbo pool there, and then you're going to also have some really great amenities. Our dueling fast water slides, those are going to come out into our lazy river. We have a Flow Rider double surf simulator, a lot of fun. This is an add-on amenity. So this amenity is the first thing I've shown you that's not included with the resort fee. But we do something very cool with the Flow Rider. We do group lessons, so it's only $35, and it's one of our most used amenities. A lot of places, if you see these, it's always a private lesson. This way, we take up to 5 people at a time. It's significantly more affordable, and quite honestly, that's about all people want. Unless you're good at it, you're doing quite a bit of wiping out. And after 5 or 6 times of wiping out, you're probably good. You've had enough surfing. So this is our most popular amenity. It's our #1 answered question on our survey is, did you go on the flow rider? Did you wipe out? And did you go back for more? So people love this flow rider, a lot of fun. And if you're not going to ride it, fun to watch other people ride it too. And then, of course, we move on to our lazy river. We have a 700 square foot lazy river that is wonderful to enjoy. And then a full kids activity pool as well. This is going to be for our littler ones, probably 12 and under, really enjoy that space. This is our cooler water. So if you're ever here and you want some cooler water, head over to the kids activity pool because it's always splashing around. So it stays more like 80 degrees. And then we move to our arcade. So our full ticketing arcade, that's a 7,000 square foot arcade. It's one of the arcades where the kids can collect those little tickets and turn them in for prizes. We all know how much kids love to do that. I know I have a slew of those little prizes at my house because every time we see one of those arcades, of course, we have to win something. So that is a lot of fun. That also has a putt-putt golf course inside, glow-in-the-dark putt-putt golf course that's really enjoyable. And then we have a family activity center. This is also included with that resort fee. It's free for our families to come in and enjoy. They can do arts and crafts. We have multiple gaming consoles. And then we have activities throughout the day. So when your guests check in, they're going to get a couple things. They're going to get our water park schedule, so they know when it's closing every day. And they're going to get our activity schedule. And that's going to have different things throughout the property, that hula hoop contest at the water park. Maybe we're doing some tie-dye t-shirts at the activity center and some different activations throughout the property. The activity center, as I said, is included in your resort fee. If they make and take something with them, there is a cost for that item. So if we're going to do, a paint a craft time, then the craft itself might be $5, or the tie-dye t-shirt might be $5, but the center itself is included, and our guests are more than welcome to use it. On the weekends in the summer, we do a kids' night out. So there is an add-on experience that you can drop your kids off at the activity center. We entertain and feed them, and then our grown-ups can go enjoy a little quiet time as well. And then last but not least is my very favorite part of the resort. And this is going to be Lake Austin. This is a 19-acre natural spring lake on property. It's a conservation lake. Our whole property is surrounded by conservation. So we have this 106-acre property, but everything around us is conservation, including this lake. So it's wonderful. Yes, there are alligators. There are 11 of them. Our biggest one, we estimate, is about 1,000 pounds. They like to stay in the lake and they like to stay far away from our guests. If they see you coming, they'll pop away. But our rec team always knows where they are. So if you want to go find one, you can rent one of our pontoon boats and they'll show you where they are. But lots of animals. I've seen otters, I've seen, of course, alligators and ducks and sandhill cranes and all this beautiful wildlife. And for the first time ever last week, I saw turkeys, 2 of them, walking around the property. So lots of fun, cool wildlife here that you can see, and just kind of a different aspect of Orlando than you get at a lot of our resorts in the area. So here on this lake, you can go fishing, you can take our swan boats out for a ride, you can go kayaking, and then we have pontoon tours as well. A lot of fun out there. And I believe, Carrie, that is it for me. So here's some of our information, our Facebook. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We have lots of great stuff going out through that. A lot of our activities will be posted that way. And we would love to have you come experience the property. So I had the question already about travel agent rates, and I can definitely provide that. Spoiled Agent, we do provide awesome discounts for our travel agent. We provide 35% off, plus a 5-night resort fee cap. So if you're staying with us for 2 weeks, you just pay 5 nights. And then we have no parking fees for our travel agents as well. We want you to come experience the resort.
Amazing. Thank you, Jessica. My son still talks about the mango smoothies at the Grove.
Oh.
He wants me to make them exactly like the. I'm like, I'll try, but it's probably not going to be as good.
Well, I
But
have
he
a good
still
recipe
talks.
for you.
Okay, good.
There's always that thing, right? Well, I guess you just have to go back, Carrie.
Well, of course, of course. And I agree with you
Yeah.
100% on the laundry. That is one of the most convenient parts about doing that. You can throw your laundry and then go home and just pack it away and you're good to go. So it's
I
very
love that.
convenient.
Yep, especially with
Yeah.
if you have a couple kids, and if you're like that one family that I had 7 or 8 in the picture, you're going home with a lot of laundry. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's so nice to be able to do that, and then you can relax when you get home.
Exactly.
That's great. Okay. So, are you guys ready for a skill testing question time period? I know, Carrie, you've been busy in the background working away, answering questions. So what we'll do is maybe we'll definitely send a follow-up email, and if we can, I'll make sure that we include Jessica's information and of course Carrie's information. And I'm encouraging you guys all to take the Orlando Academy. So worthwhile, and there's
Absolutely.
so many. Yeah, you guys are going, and there's so many amazing. It unlocks so many great advantages, especially when you guys are heading down. And then you can go and stay with Jessica because she has amazing advisor deals. So that's great. So I'll make sure we include all of that in the follow-up email. And then we'll also do the link for the new Carrie, sorry, can you?
The itinerary builder. Yep.
The itinerary builder. We'll make sure that's in there
Perfect.
as well. Okay, good. All right.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, so here we go. There isn't too much. So if you did have a question, please type it in the Q&A. I saw a couple in the in the chat. I'll try and look back in the chat. But if you did type a question, if you don't mind just copying it and throw it in the Q&A, that would be very helpful. But and if we do miss your question, apologies. I make sure that we get the chat, we send it to the girls, and I'll highlight anything that we missed, and we'll get back to you afterwards. Okay. I missed the information on the site inspections. Can you repeat? So somebody wanted a site inspection, Jessica. Would you suggest that they email you directly and set
Yes.
something up? Yeah.
Yep, that's definitely the best way. That it's great for my email, which is my first initial J in Sherbert at Grove Resort Orlando. Another easy one to remember is sales. So sales
Okay.
at Grove Resort Orlando, super easy to remember, and we can take care of you that way.
Perfect. Okay. Remember to do it in advance, like not like, it's just
Yeah. A few days
just
in
makes things.
advance.
Yes, yeah, would be great. Lisa would like to know what's the charge for the arcade and the putt.
So they have some different tickets. So you can buy like packages. You can buy a package with X amount of credits and the putt, and then they usually have like a daily special going on. So typically we see a daily special that's like around $25 for putt and 100 credits, that type of thing.
Okay, that's great. Someone's just asking how do I get to the Q&A section? Okay, I'll just tell you guys really quick. So if you look at the bottom of your screen, the bottom Zoom bar, it could be under more, and so you can click on that, or it just says Q&A. So you should be able to get it there. And if you're on the phone, I don't know where it is. Maybe you look around. Hopefully you can find it. I should probably figure that out, but hopefully you're watching it on a computer. That's great. Excellent. Is there an extra charge for fishing?
There is, yep. So we have a couple options for fishing. You can, of course, bring your own pole. If you're coming from Canada, you're probably not going to do that. But if you're more local, we have a lot of guests that bring their own, and there's no charge for that at all. To rent a pole with us is $5 for a pole for about 2 hours, or you can do a full day rental as well. We keep those costs pretty minimal because of that resort fee. Of course, we have to have something, or we wouldn't have any in stock. So our swan boats, our kayaks, our pontoon tours, and our fishing does have a small fee associated with it. Our swan boats, for example, are $25 for half an hour or $30 for an hour, and our kayaks are the same. So again, we try to keep that pretty reasonable because you already have that resort fee that's covering some of that.
Fair enough. Is the Grove Resort pet friendly? Grove Resort and Waterpark pet friendly?
So we are not pet friendly, but of course we always welcome any type of service animal.
Okay, that's great. Oh, so how much is the travel? So we'll recap this because it's like everyone was like, bang, bang, bang. How much is the travel agent rate? And how much is the travel agent rates and how much would be for the clients? So I guess for the clients, you can contact your favorite tour operator for those rates, right? Or I would
Absolutely.
assume, yeah. And what about booking directly with you? Do you have an agent portal,
We
etc.?
do. Yes, we do. So we do 10% commission on any travel agent reservations, and I'll provide that as a follow-up, as well as that travel agent rate for you as an individual to come experience it with us. That's going to be 35% off our retail. It's going to be a 5-night resort fee cap. So if you're staying for more than 5 nights, you only pay 5 on the resort fee, and then parking is going to be included. Parking here is $35 per vehicle per night. So the savings for that is $84 a
That's
night.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how do we book travel agent rates? Is it through your portal
I
or
have a link.
you have a link?
Yep,
Okay,
I have a
Laura.
link. It's very easy. You can go on and
All right.
book. The only thing you have to do is afterwards send an email for verification, which that comes directly to me, and I'll include all that information.
Great. Do you have a specialist program like an academy, like the fabulous Visit Orlando Academy?
No, we direct you over to Visit Orlando, and they have a great academy. And then for us, we can always provide content information, and we'll do
Perfect.
that with the follow-up as well.
That's great. What about day passes for travel agents?
For the water park, that's a great question. So
Mm,
it's very important to us that our guests never feel crowded because we sell day passes at the water park. So occasionally we will, but it's going to be in very off seasons on off days. So if you are looking for a day pass on a Wednesday in May, probably we would have that available.
right.
A Saturday in June, we're not going to have those. I always say it's best really to get a room because you can have up to 6 guests in that 2 bedroom, and it's going to be a lot more affordable for a room for the evening for 6 guests than it is for 6 passes into the water park, even if they are available.
Right. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. I love your tips and like don't get a good view because then the kids can't see like what's going on out there. Like that's like the best tip ever. I would have been
You can
like,
tell what kind of mom I am, right?
oh yeah, no. It's
No, the
like
water
it's
park's
great.
closed. Mm-mm,
It's
no.
a great, it's just closed. Sorry. Yeah.
No,
I love
my
that.
kids
Great
did not
tips.
know that we lived next to Disney until they were about 7 years old. So,
Smart. Um, well, not smart, but because we all want our clients to go to Disney, right? But yeah, like I could see that. Be like every weekend, right? Or like a
yeah,
Wednesday night. Birthday party there. Okay. Sorry if I missed it. This is from Andrea. Is there a minimum night stay at the Grove? Maybe a day post cruise. So could someone just come for one night?
absolutely. One night reservations are absolutely available. When you're working through your tour operators and tour channels, they are going to have a 2 or 3 night minimum, depending on the season. Because those are highly discounted rates. They're usually going to be about almost 50% off retail. So we do have a length of stay restriction on those. But anything direct on our website or through an OTA, your standard channels, there won't be restrictions.
Okay, great. And actually, I'm going to ask both of you for this one here. Do you have a stock photo gallery for us to use on a Facebook page? So maybe we'll start with, how about we'll start with you, Carrie. Do you guys have anything, a place where you just advisors can grab and share?
Yeah, there are some pictures available on the Orlando Travel Academy website that you can use. We
Perfect.
also do have a link of approved pictures that you can use that we can share as well.
Great. Well, maybe we can include that in the follow-up email. What do you think, Carrie?
Sure, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Why not? Let's share.
why
Sharing's
not?
caring, right? Let's go. And what about you, Jessica? Do you have some any social media pictures, things like that that our fabulous advisors can share in their social media?
We do. So I have a video, a content, and a photo link that I can provide, and anything in there is shareable.
Okay, great. Maybe we'll, okay, guys, so just sit tight. We'll send out that. It sounds there's gonna be a lot of information in there. So I promise to get out. I'll also a few people are asking for the link for the travel advisor rate. So just please just give us a little bit of time and we'll get that out to you as well. Okay. The link. Is that okay if we include that link in the follow-up email, Jessica?
Yes, perfect.
Yes, perfect. Okay, great. And what's the name of the Facebook page name? So I'm not sure, Crystal, if we're talking about the Grove or if we're talking about Visit Orlando, I guess Jessica.
Sure. So the
Yes.
Grove is the Grove Resort and Waterpark Orlando. There are a few on there. We have a few fans clubs. So
Mm,
one is a UK based, and they share a lot of tips from the UK, and they'll kind of share things as they come and go in the resort. You definitely want to go for the official one. So one says unofficial, use that official one.
And the
okay,
Visit Orlando is Visit Orlando. So if you just search Visit Orlando, you'll find our page.
perfect. Thank you, ladies. Okay. Do you have cribs or pack and place?
We do. We have both. Please request them in advance. As you can imagine, we have a lot of pack and plays in a 1,000 room resort that go out every day. So we always make sure we have enough inventory, and then we have some companies we work with as well that bring us additional inventory for pack and plays. So please make sure it goes on the reservation if a guest needs that so we can prepare for them.
Perfect. And just want to reconfirm, it's booking directly, it's 10% commission in your
Mm-hmm.
portal, correct? Great. Is the resort wheelchair accessible?
It is, absolutely. We are very wheelchair accessible. We have our zero entry pool as well, which a lot of guests like that if they do have that need. Of course, all of our pools, and you're going to find this anywhere in Florida, have lifts, but sometimes it's a lot more comfortable to have the zero entry if you need some assistance there.
Sure.
The other thing the property has is autism awareness certification. So every person here on property has to take 12 different sessions of autism awareness. It's very important to our owners here and to the company we work for because they have a lot of support in autism awareness. So all of our hotels with this company have that certification, and we like to know ahead of time, and we flag all those reservations so that we can make sure to get them in quickly, make sure they're not sitting in lines, and that we can get them in the rooms that most accommodate them.
That's great. That's great. It's important. Okay, so actually, Carrie, there was a question. Okay, so we have an Orlando specialist, visitor Orlando specialist in the house. Actually, how about we all just let us know who's an Orlando specialist? Let us know in the comment area, please, because we love that.
Yes,
But we
we
have
do.
a visitor Orlando specialist. And just wondering, where can they, where can they find all the agent unlock? Where do they find all those unlocked offers?
So when you go onto the page, there is a section that says offers. So you'll click on that. It's going to take you through to a screen with 4 subcategories. So attractions, hotels, dining, and transportation. So click on whichever one you're looking for. And then say you're going to attractions, it's going to list all of those benefits for you. And then underneath it will let you know what is needed. So if you need your IATA, if you need your CLIA, if you need 14 days notice or 7 days notice, or if you can just walk up to the gate. So it'll tell you exactly what's needed to redeem each of those benefits.
Perfect. So it's all there. Here, I got a lot of me. I am.
Yes, I see that.
I've
That's
started, but I
amazing.
need to finish. Okay, I'm
Okay.
challenging you. If you started and you haven't finished, you got to finish.
This
How's
is
that?
your reminder right now. This is your reminder.
That's great. Okay. So I think, oh, there you go. Lots of hearts. Okay, awesome. You guys are the best. All right. So I think that is, do you accept True ID for travel agent commission? That would be for you, Jessica, booking directly.
I can't say I've had that question before. Typically, we would need the IATA or the CLIA.
IATA.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Sounds good. So yeah, so we'll highlight that and then we can and you're gonna get all of the chat box and all that kind of fun stuff. Again, there was I saw a lot happening in the chat, but I think there's probably maybe about close to 1,000 chats in there right now. So I was scrolling
Wonderful.
trying to answer some of them. But well, I'll make sure that I share that with the girls and I'll have a look as well. And I'm going to send you both of their contact information and all the links and the exciting things that we shared. And we'll get that email out to you. So today's Tuesday. So maybe we can aim to do that before the end of the week. Would that be okay, ladies? Yeah. And then we can
Absolutely.
get all that to you. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after today, as soon as this is over, I need like an hour. I'm going to email you guys all the link to enter the answer to win. So, and I know you guys are going to pass with flying colors. And you're going to see us promoting it throughout the next month, but don't do that one. You guys have a special link and don't share it because you guys were here and you guys got attended the webinar already. The next link that we're going to be doing is advisors are going to have to watch the webinar, which you guys just did, so you're all good. You're like 90% there. Okay. Ladies, you're the best. You
Thank
did
you
a
for
great
having
job.
us.
Oh my gosh, there's so many great comments just saying that they've learned so much, that it was such a great webinar. So I know it takes time to put these presentations together. So we really appreciate you guys taking the time to put this together. So thank you so much.
Well,
Thanks for
we
having us.
appreciate you facilitating this and all of you guys joining us today. Thank you so much, and good luck to each and every one of you on the answer to win.
Yes, good luck, everybody. Do you want to say the final farewell, Jessica, before we shut this thing down?
Absolutely. Well, I will leave you with, I can't wait to see each of you come visit Orlando, use those wonderful perks that you're going to get with the Orlando Advisor Program there. And of course, stay at the Grove Resort and enjoy that water park.
Okay, sounds good. So I say we all meet down there and we all go in that in the lazy, like the lazy whatever pool area. What do you
Yeah.
guys say? We'll have a mango smoothie.
I was going to
Yeah.
say mango smoothies
Yeah.
for everybody.
That's it. Mango smoothies for everybody. Okay, sounds good.
Wonderful.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you, everybody.
Thank
Bye.
you.
you.
Thank you.